Yo guys, what is up and welcome to the channel. Right now I have a banger of a video for all of you. We are going to check out some Season 10 balance details, we're going to check out optimizations and more features coming to the game, as well as the Series 5 rank rewards. So let's go. Now before we hop into the video, I do want to say I am giving away 5 battle passes on the channel, and if you guys do want to enter, the steps are super simple. All you gotta do is be a subscriber on the channel and have post notifications turned on. Then head down below into the description and click on the first link labeled as Battle Pass giveaway and fill in the required information on the entry form, and it's as simple as that. Now let's hop into the video. So to start everything off, here is the rank rewards trailer for Series 5. So let's take a better look at the rank rewards for Series 5. So our operator skin is going to be Grinch, Pipe Bomb, and Loki. The colors they went ahead and used kind of reminds me of Spider-Man, so cool stuff. Now the main epic weapon blueprint is going to be the Swordfish, Comical Rage. So as you guys can see, we're overall going to have like this comic rank series, and that is very cool in my opinion. Now here is some of the other rewards. First, we are going to receive a sickle in the whole comic design, looks cool. We're also going to get a snowboard again in the comic design, and we can see that there's massive bubble text all over the place like BAM, Kapow, which you would see in a comic book. We're also going to get that comic design over here on the MX-9. I do gotta say the MX-9 will be receiving a nerf in Season 10, but the skin does look really nice over here on this gun. Over here is our backpack skin, following the same design yet again. And then over here we can see the frames as well as the calling card. Now do keep in mind, over here it does say Season 7, because that is for the Chinese version of the game, but for Global, Garena, and the other versions, that will say Series 5. So those are the rewards for Series 5 of rank. Do you guys like the theme? Do you guys like the rewards? Feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. So now it is time for the patch notes, and these are coming from the Taiwanese version of Garena. This has been translated, so do expect some mistakes and some stuff not to make the best sense. So let's start off with balance adjustments, starting with the shorty, which has been nerfed. The shorty, even after a round of weakening, it still has the strong dominance at close range, becoming the only option for secondary weapons. The damage is reduced this time, and the shooting interval and the recoil are adjusted. Shorten the distance of the one shot to eliminate. Single shot damage has been adjusted from 28, 20, 17, 15 to 28, 14, 13, and 12. The recoil has also been slightly increased, base 3.57 increased to 6 and max 6 increased to 12. Then we have the MW11, which has received quite a massive buff. The 600 millisecond time to kill of the current version does not meet the strength of the version. It improves the close range damage of firearms, shortens the short range TTK to 400 milliseconds and shortens the limit time to kill to 200 milliseconds. With light trigger, it can reach 160 milliseconds, meaning if you get a headshot and a body shot, that's gonna be a kill, and that is pretty much insane. So over here, range adjustment, 20, 25, 30 increased to 9, 20, 25, and 30. Damage increased from 26, 20, 17, 16, increased to 35, 26, 20, 17, and 16. Head hit ratio increased from 1.4 increased to 1.75. The rate of hitting the chest and abdomen increased from 1 to 1.5, and the shortest time to kill is going to be 160 milliseconds. Now we have the Swordfish, which also has received a buff. 4 bursts and 5 bursts put forward higher requirements on the aiming ability of players. The use of firearms is difficult to use. The interval between shooting groups is slightly reduced and the magazine capacity is increased, and the fault tolerance rate during use is improved. Prototype gun. The interval between shooting groups has been shortened from 0.2 to 0.16. The magazine capacity has been increased. The default magazine, 36, has been increased to 40, and the expanded or the extended magazine has been increased from 44 to 52. Long Swordfish magazine. Ammo capacity increased from 40 to 50, damage increased, as you guys can see, and that is going to be for the Halberd magazine. Now we have the Type 25, which also has been buffed. As the version changes, even if the Type 25 is equipped with a blocking fire magazine, the short range time to kill does not have significant advantages. It increases the rate of fire of the gun and the damage to the abdomen. Improves the ability of the gun to fight at close range without affecting the original multiplayer mode. On the basis of time to kill, the damage of the blocking fire magazine is increased, and the suppression ability brought by the penetrating and reloading gun is enhanced. The fire rate has increased from 790 rounds per minute to 857 rounds per minute, and the damage has been increased to the abdomen from 24 to 26. Now we have blocking fire ammunition vertical. Recoil force increased from 8% to 20% horizontal, and vertical recoil increased from 0% to 15%, so the recoil has been increased for the Type 25. Damage increase from 25, 23, 20, 19, 16 to 28, 24, 21, 19, 16, and reload time debuff removed. So those are the changes to the Type 25, and now we have the Man-O-War, which has received a buff. The Man-O-War at present, the bullets are too large, the rate of fire is slow, and the recoil force is difficult to control. And they also say the time to reload the gun is too high. Before minor adjustments, the trajectory of 6 bullets makes it more stable, and the distribution is slightly reduced to avoid the disadvantage of long-range guns. Also, they decrease the distribution of firearms by about 5%, so essentially, they reduce the recoil and improve the hipfire spread of the actual Man-O-War. Now we have the MX9, which has received a nerf, and I know a lot of you are going to be super happy about that. Damage reduction. The damage has been decreased from 30, 24, 16, 15 to 25, 21, 18, and 16, and also they have increased the recoil. Now we have the R90, which has received a buff. They decreased the running shot delay from 0.25 increased to 0.2, and they also decreased the bolt pull time from 0.5 increased to 0.4. So they decreased the sprint to fire delay and increased the rechambering speed. Now we have the Gorilla Speciality Weakening, which is a nerf to the speed up kill weapon perk. At the same time, we found that shotguns equipped with speed up gains too much speed after killing, so we removed the sprint speed boost gained from it while keeping the speed boost for reloading or rechambering and limiting sliding, slide jump speed, and distance. Sprint speed boost has been decreased from 10% to 0%, walking speed remains unchanged at 10%. Now we have the DLQ, which has received a buff. Slightly increased chest, stomach, and hand damage to one-shot kill armored enemies in payout mode. Stomach, chest, and arm damage has been increased from 135 to 150. Now we have snipers and marksman rifle adjustments. Adjusted the feature of cancelling recoil recovery animation through moving away, so you need to move it more to aim at another target quickly. Also, by the way guys, I do want to say for the remainder of this video, we are using the translations from leakers on duty, as it is much easier to understand compared to Google Translate, so thank you to them. Now we are at launchers. We hope that launchers can work well under certain circumstances while not getting abused everywhere. By separating each launcher based on their mobility and damage, we hope that each launcher can have their own identity in the game. They fixed explosive weapons having slight delay for damage to register, affected weapons or launchers, rytec AMR with explosive mag, crossbow, and war machine. Now we have FHJ 18, the FHJ as a score streak and vehicle destroyer. We hope that'll be more consistent against those huge daily weapons. The MP starting bullet velocity has been changed from 30 milliseconds to 60 milliseconds, and the maximum bullet velocity is unchanged. Then we have the SMR-S. The SMR-S is supposed to be an all-rounder launcher which works well against both players and vehicles. However, it is too weak against vehicles while it gives too much pressure against players, so we hope it can be balanced. For MP, the damage has been increased from 160 to 300, but the explosive radius has been decreased from 3.5 meters to 2.1 meters, and the guaranteed one-shot to kill radius remains unchanged. For BR, the damage has been decreased from 300 to 290, and the starting bullet velocity has been decreased from 120 milliseconds to 80 milliseconds, and the maximum bullet velocity remains unchanged. Then we have the Thumper. When it comes to the Thumper, we were extremely cautious at balancing it, as a launcher with a trajectory line may drastically change majority's playstyle. However, it seems like the Thumper didn't reach our expectation to the point where it doesn't work well against land score streaks. Multiplayer direct damage has been increased from 130 to 180. Multiplayer lowest explosion damage has been increased from 10 to 40. They decreased the explosion radius from 4 meters to 2 meters, and guaranteed one-shot radius has been increased by plus 14%. Now for some other changes. The new map coming to the game is going to be vacant from the Modern Warfare series, and we also have a new MVP kill cam at the end of the game. It's like an MVP animation, as well as some highlights for the actual MVP. Also, new multiplayer mode is going to be Control, and we have a new survival mode for Battle Royale, which is going to be snipers only on the Blackout map. Here are some changes for Alcatraz. They have removed common, uncommon weapon mod from the drop loot. Loot boxes have a chance to give BR chips and legendary weapon mods, increase BR chips and upgrade chips in the airdrop. More Alcatraz changes. Alcatraz BR chip. New set of BR chips have been added to replace current sets in Alcatraz. Latest set consists of Trapmaster, Hacker, Poltergeist, Researcher, Desperado, and Pumped. Other adjustments: UI adjustments, fixed issue of armor plates and tactical sometimes triggering virtual break. Fixed issue of unable to switch scope when backpack is full and causes it to drop. Backpack improvements: prioritize equipped weapon mod to swap to another gun instead of backpack. Added a new animation of after using armor plates. Gunfight adjustments: fixed issues of being unable to fire due to auto looting. Map adjustments: adjusted trees in Blackout to prevent vehicles or airdrops from getting stuck due to branches. Sound adjustments: improved SFX of using armor plates. Animation adjustments: improved animation of wingsuit closing when landing on the ground. New weapon, the nunchucks, is also coming in Season 10. Now we have some map adjustments. Firstly, Hackney Yard, lighting improvements. Fix the collision of appearance bar at point A and the anomaly while vaulting. Nuketown, fix some wooden parts that can reduce bullet penetration. Hovek Sawmill. Hovek Sawmill night mode will be replaced with daytime mode. Added animation effect of water wheel by the stream. Fix the problem which the butcher shop of Hovek Sawmill is difficult to climb up. Other optimizations: payouts S&D. Optimize the currency system. Now you can buy custom weapons from your backpack. Also decrease the number of rounds to win down from 7 to 6. Gun Ho perk. Fix an issue which hip firing burst fire weapons will have a slight delay. Tempest operator skill. Now hitting the ground or any surface will also spread lightning bolt to the nearest enemy. UAV score streak. The red dot from the UAV will now appear synchronized with the scanning effect. UI adjustments. The backpack interface of the operator skill is optimized. Operator skill camo section is added. Fix an issue which, after adjusting the zoom ratio of the minimap, some score streaks such as Cluster Strike will have inconsistencies with the actual location of score streaks on the minimap. They also fix an issue with some players on iOS which they can't enable notifications. Now we have some Battle Royale adjustments. The Death Crate glowing effect has been added. This shows the rarity of the items in a crate. The crate will glow in that color. Also, snipers only has been added to Blackout. Now we have some more multiplayer adjustments. Firstly, map takeoff, which is actually map terminal. Sofas in terminal, restaurant, and seats inside the plane are covers players tend to rely on, making it harder for attackers to counter it. We adjusted these covers models, hoping it'll give a better experience. We then have Map Scrapyard 2019, fixed issues of plane scraps in the middle of the map being too big and blocking bullets. Map Crossfire, fixed issues of players sometimes unable to see players and capable to see through bus sides when at the second floor laundry. Perk Martyrdom, slightly decreased explosive time. Perk Quick Fix, fixed quick fix capable of regen while getting shot after triggering the effect. added a 2-second cooldown for the effect of kill to gain health. Tactical gas grenades slightly decreased the effect to slow down movement speed, slightly decreased range. Then we have the Score Streak Hawk X3 slightly decreased bullet spread, and we have the operator skill K9 units increased movement speed of the dogs. Okay guys, that is all of the adjustments and changes, buffs and nerfs and new features for Season 10 of Cod Mobile. What do you guys think about all of those new changes? Feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. So anyways, with all of that news out of the way, that is going to be all for this video. I hope all of you did enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. But for now, Squally out, have a great day, and cheers. Bye.